You may have wondered if it's possible to talk to your body and have it respond to you. Well, you can, and it will. And there's science behind it. And in a minute, I'll give you a process that will instantly cause your body to listen to you and react. To start with, why would we need to talk to our body? Our organs, our glands, our systems, they're already pre programmed to do their job, right? Well, the answer is yes, but sometimes the cells, because of trauma, emotional stress, or physical injury, can become dysregulated and need some coaxing to get back to their normal, healthy state, which we call homeostasis. Science shows us that cells respond to frequency or thoughts, our intentions. Your words and your beliefs are consistently either contracting or expanding your body's natural ability to be in a healthy state. It isn't just a nice idea, it's biology and it's quantum. Take emotional stress, for instance. Where and how do we store stress in our bodies? Well, for most of us, it's the neck and shoulders that tense up when we're anxious and not breathing properly, right? So, just like that, when we hold certain unpleasant memories or anger or resentment, where do we think these emotions go? If not helped out of their prison, so to speak, our subconscious mind will store them in the body, and then they become the wiring, so to speak, within the cells of our biology. So, what can we do? So, whether you realize it or not, you are the master of your biology. Every cell, every organ, every system in your body is listening to you. And whether you know it or not, you've been in conversation with your body your entire life. Weren't we, after all, the ones who led the body into distress to begin with? As I stated in a previous video, your body is your consciousness in physical form. And so if your consciousness changed your physicality to a state of disease to begin with, you're the one who can change it back. Doesn't that make sense? Your body isn't something that opposes you. Illness doesn't just happen. Your body has up until now reflected back to you where your stress lies. So how do we undo a disease that was created by our stress? Well, think of yourselves as children. And what do children want? They want to know that they're safe, that they're supported, and that you're paying attention to them. So when you speak to your cells with love, with clarity and encouragement, they respond, they align, and the body begins to heal itself. Sometimes it's a little slow to our liking, though it's a little subtle, but your cells are always listening. And this is how you encourage the body to return to health. It's the same way for the internal body systems. Yeah, we can't always see the results if we speak to an organ or a gland. We don't know that they're getting better. But a good example is when you cut your finger, it'll start to bleed. And we can actually have proof here that the body has its own ability to heal itself, but we can't see that happening on the inside of the body. We can't trust that our cells are obeying our command. We don't even have to command our finger to heal itself. It just does. But like I said before, sometimes they need a little coaxing. So how do we know if our cells are listening to us? How do you know that they have heard you? I'll now give you a little exercise that you can do with me. You won't need any fancy tools or crystals because you're simply going to use your greatest sound healing tool that you have, and that's your own voice. If you want to work along with me, there are two ridges on each palm of our hand. There's ridges at the top of our wrist, right? Put your two, align those perfectly. Align those up and put your hands together, and you'll notice with most of us, one of our middle fingers is longer than the other. In my case, my left middle finger is longer than my right. So that means my right middle finger is shorter. Now, for those of you whose fingers are the same length, one middle finger isn't longer than the other one, use your dominant hand to speak to it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is speak to my right hand like this. Hey, you've been working so good for me all of these years. I really appreciate everything that you've done for me. You've helped me clap my hands. You've helped me write. You've helped me wave to my friends. You've helped me type and do all the things that fingers do. Thank you so much. Now, after you've done this, put your palms back together exactly as they were in the beginning and raise your hands back up. And you'll notice with mine, my right middle finger is now longer than my left, where before it was shorter. See? Your body, as we just proved, is always listening. And when you give it instruction, it instantly responds by resetting itself. When a cell has its original programming disrupted, it's up to us to direct it back to a state of homeostasis. And our cells are always awaiting commands. Your body isn't broken, it's actually brilliant. And the more you acknowledge its intelligence, the more it will reveal just how powerful it really is. Begin today talking to your body as if it's your best friend, because it is. And when you do, you'll awaken your body's intelligence that's been there all along.